No, you don't want to be giving any chips away. If he makes a bet the other guy raises, he's got to throw it away. You don't want to give it away. You know, these sort of hands you don't want to get involved in. Why does he want to give chips away?
6,000.
He might just be letting him think he's going to call.
Call.
I'm right again.
Well,
But there's no need to get involved in these.
I mean, it seems like the problem for Gregory is he doesn't know what card he's hoping for.
No.
If it comes a heart, that's a terrible card for Gregory. Smith's just made 2 pair, and Smith actually has a good hand
Check.
now. He may just go.
12,000.
Even the size of the bet would tell me that he's got something.
Hmm.
You know, I'd even think that he flopped the flush myself. You know, because he's so short. If he was bluffing at it, Jesse, the bets would be bigger. These are what you call the value bets.
Just seems like Gregory here.
Yeah, he's like a dog with a bone, isn't he? He just seems like he don't want to let go of this one.
If he does call and the heart comes,
Pass.
Still doesn't know if he's got the best hand. He's made the fold, and they've been far and few between for Paul Smith. He's been made to work hard.
Still in there though.
Yes.
Every chance.
Yes. Paul Smith from the button, 6,000 to call.
Pass.
And,
Call.
nice little hand for Dave Broadhurst. I wonder if he's trying to trap here.
It's a bit of raise.
Raise. 14,000 more. 20 total.
I think you call this.
Call.
These guys not scared to play flops.
No.
Broadhurst actually way in front, but you have to give the edge to Gregory based on aggression. Now he's got the best hand as well.
Check. 25,000.
So
Pass.
Broadhurst can believe that he's got the ace there, whereas if he come out betting, if he bet the ace, Gregory's got every right to believe he hasn't got it. You know, it's just how the betting goes pre-flop, Jesse. I think he knows exactly what he's doing here, Gregory.
This nearly a whitewash. Dave Gregory has blinds going to 5 and 10,000. 436,000 of the 600 in play. It looks like it's Dave Gregory's day today. He's just recently had his best result, and it nearly didn't happen.
I was due to play on the first day on Barcelona Wednesday, and on the way there was a bad accident on the M25. He was in the cab for 5 hours, missed the flight. I was in a foul mood. I thought, well, I'm not going to go now. I managed to change my day to the Thursday and changed my mind and ended up going and ended up finishing third. Which was really a bit of fate, I suppose, a bit of luck, a bit of fate. And ended up winning €184,000. My dad was a big gambler. I used to sit when I was a young kid and sit on his shoulders and watch him playing with the family. Like he used to always play with my uncles and stuff. I was just to nick all the coins off of the table and put them in my pocket. So I started really from a very young age. I used to get in trouble all the time at school. We always used to be like doing the wrong things. When my dad died at a young age, like my mum tried to bring 4 of us up, and she couldn't really control us. My dad was quite a disciplinarian. When he died, we just weren't run loose, and used to go. I used to love school, but for all the wrong reasons. I believe you have a natural instinct for cards. I just seem to have a natural instinct to play. I suppose it's the gambling instinct in me. Like, you know, I'm not afraid to to gamble, and that's one thing you've got to be if you're going to be a good, successful player. You've got to be able to gamble.
Well, the gamble has paid off today so far. All the money in the center of the table. Edge is looking a bit ragged.
These are probably the first. He's gone all in, has he? I was going to say that these are the first connecting cards he's picked up, Paul.
Glasses might be lucky for Paul Smith.
Oh.
And
Pass.
You wonder, 38,000, is that enough to get Dave Gregory off this hand? Could be the
Well,
argument.
He's in the big blind, isn't he?
Yeah. It's 28 more, but why does he need to call?
No, he don't, does he? You know, he can let that go and he can pinch 15 next hand. You know, he must know he can get this back off a Paul the next hand.
28 more.
Yep.
I could think about it.
Yeah, because of what he's got, but like we've just said, he doesn't need to. There's no need to at all. He's giving him more ammunition to play with.
We saw this kind of situation backfire on Steve
call.
Davis, didn't we?
Yeah,
In the
in
Celebrity Heat.
Yeah. He gave 30,000 chips away, which was really unnecessary, and then the guy nicked another 30,000 on top in the next hand, so it cost him 60,000 in all.
The way Dave Gregory has been running tonight, you expect the 4-5 to win. But if Smith can gather the double up, there may be no stopping him. Big hand, big flop. Paul Smith all in.
3.
And with top
9,
pair.
4.
And talk about luck spinning on a dime. There's no law that says Dave Gregory has to win another hand from here on out. 4 or 5 is what he needs. Oh.
Check.
No more cards though.
Let's give him 9 more outs.
1 in 3. Here's the river.
Ooh.
Oh, close but no cigarillo. And little leapfrog for Paul Smith. This is a big stack for him, 81,000.
Yeah, like you said, it's the biggest he's had since hand 1.
And was that just the way it was, or do you feel like it might have been a misstep for Dave Gregory?
Well, I mean, he's got plenty of chips, Jesse, to mess about with like that, but he didn't really need to be putting them in. You know, it's not like we were saying, it's not a lot out of his stack, but it's a hell of a lot more going on top of Paul's stack. You know, and now he's got a couple of moves in him now with 81,000.
Oh, looking across, you can see Gregory still with over 400,000 in play, and well, that's plenty. Gregory's not going to get upset by this. He's
Pass.
back to school. He is back to work.
Raise.
20 total.
10 more.
We might see Paul make a move here. Queen 10.
All in.
There you go.
Wow, you
One.
called it. It is the biggest hand he's found against a Gregory raise, but still, it took some guts to do it.
Dave Gregory would be looking at calling a lesser bet, but he just gifted him 28,000 in the last one, so now it's, you know, it makes you think. He definitely don't want to be giving him 160,000.
Oh, you said it. Very hard for Gregory
61 more.
to put in the call right now. You know, this is a hard game. It can really switch. Things can spin faster and faster. And I'll tell you what, Paul Smith has had to do some pretty
Under
hard...
1,000, Jesse.
Yeah. Cash me in, he says. I'm up. I think it was Steve Davis who said the yoo-hoo is a lot different than the whoopee, and Paul Smith might be saying both of them right now. Looking at the leaderboard, I mean, Gregory is still well in front, but both Broadhurst and Smith now with a claim to noise. Look, Paul Smith has only won 6 pots. Gregory has won 22 of them. That's massive.
That's probably give Dave Gregory the needle, Jesse losing them last couple of pots. You might see him pump it up a bit more now.
Just trying to think. Paul Smith has won 6 pots, and
24.
There you go. I see.
24.
his heart's on his sleeve, isn't it, Dave?
Oh, I'd love to see Paul go all in again here. It's the biggest hand he's had since the hand 1.
Yeah,
He had
it is.
ace queen.
Yeah, as he was squeezing that ace.
If he can go all in with queen 9, queen 10, he must be able to do it
cool.
with this. Oh,
Cool.
See, 3 times on the spin to go over the top, Jesse. This is what it drives
14.
poker players nuts.
And the call is really a halfway action, isn't it?
Yeah, it's